Welcome to a tips and tricks video for Godlike Burger. I have just completed the game, so I feel very confident in my knowledge on how to get through this game. I know a lot of people have said to me that they're struggling to get past the first planet and they're finding it really hard. Firstly, I want to show just a little exploit that you can do if you know that you're going to die or you have died. There's actually something you can do to keep your survivability, I guess that makes sense. So I'm just gonna get hit by this guy and I will show you. I'm actually risking my run here, but it's fine. I'm not like that bothered. So I've just died. If you quickly hit start, go to the main menu, exit out, the current day's progress will be lost, and then continue on. I did have a second chance, but as you can see, I still have a second chance. I did not lose it. So there is a little exploit that you can do to, you know, stop yourself from dying and having to start all over again. Like at this point of the game, it has not been patched. It might get patched in the future, but that is something that you can do. You will have to restart the entire day again, but it is something that may help you out. Secondly, once there is a police raid, don't panic. Hide by this fridge. If you stay by the fridge right here, the police cannot get you. So it's a fantastic way, and especially combined with the invisibility perk, you will basically be able to continue with your day like nothing is happening. And if they see you, you can just go invisible, so it's fine. But we'll talk more about upgrades in a second. The best upgrade that you can get is definitely the invisibility upgrade, because if you have a lot of aggressive customers or just like the police or any aggressive character after you, you just hit the invisibility button and all aggro will disappear and you will be safe. And you can also spam it as much as you have stamina. So if you have invincibility and fully upgraded your stamina as well, you can actually spam it and pretty much stay invisible for quite a while. Not infinitely, but quite some time. So it's also a really good one to go for. So if you're a beginner, I would say definitely go for the invisibility perk as soon as you can. And then I would say go for the second chance upgrade, because if you die, it allows you to retry. There is the exploit that I talked about at the beginning, so you can do that, but if you like accidentally don't do it quick enough or something, there is the second chance there that will help to keep you alive for a little bit longer. Also, this probably is something you already know, but after you have seen a new alien, make sure you buy the information for each alien so you know what to feed them, you know what their invulnerabilities are, because some of the aliens, like the Mechananians, which is one of the most earliest creatures, they are impervious to physical attacks, so if you try to attack them physically, you're not going to have a good time. A little bit further into the game, you will come across different effects. Now, I think the worst one is probably the zombie virus effect and the meteor storm. Those are the ones that killed me the most. With the meteor shower, just make sure you stay in your kitchen most of the time. Even if there's even if a meteor kills like one of your customers, I would recommend just staying in your kitchen and just letting the police raid come and just hiding by the fridge is the best way to go about it. For the zombie one, I think aggression is the best way to tackle the zombie epidemic. As soon as you see like this green sort of smoke coming off of the zombies, I highly recommend you just go and just kill any that you can. All of the effects that they previously had disappear. So if the Mechananian turns into a zombie, they will not be impervious to physicals because they are now a zombie and they are not a Mechananian. So you can just attack them normally. There's not any consequences for killing zombies. Nobody, like, if you kill a zombie in front of somebody, like, they don't call the police. There's like no consequences. So just nip that in the bud before they start to infect all your other customers and it just becomes a big mess. But if you do have the invisibility perk, you can get out of a tricky zombie horde situation with that as well, so that does help too. As for quests, if you're struggling with a quest, usually the conditional ones where you have to like apply toxin sauce or you have to apply like nicotine and then like kill them and stuff like that, they're a little bit glitchy. So I would say if you're struggling with a particular quest and you know you're doing the requirements for it, I would just suggest going to a later planet. Because, for example, I had this quest here on Rotia to apply toxin sauce to 3 customers and kill them, and I could not get it to work on any planet, like, before Rotia, like, any planet beyond, like, like before this point. I went to Koenig and I got it like on my first like day. So yeah, if you're struggling with a quest, just keep going through the planets and then just like come back to it, I would suggest, and just like keep trying to work on it on like the later planets, because sometimes they don't unlock on the early planets, but then if you go into the later ones, more often than not, it does actually work. I don't know why that is a thing. I don't know if the developers are going to fix it, but it's really annoying. I think that's about it actually. Just wanted to give a little bit of advice and that for those that may be struggling with the game. The more you play this game, the easier it is, especially once you start getting your meat cleaver upgrades. Those are really good because then you start doing massive damage. I can take out most aliens with one hit once you fully upgrade your cleaver, so this could actually be a really good upgrade as well. But I do think that the invisibility and the second chance are better to get first and then maybe do the cleaver, but the cleaver damage is really good as well, because I think there's only like this one here, the Nubbleshar, that takes like 3 hits, and there's a couple of aliens that take a couple of hits, but most of them just die in 1 hit now, so everything's pretty easy for me. But yeah, I hope this helped you out, and I hope you have a fantastic time in Godlike Burger. Thank you so much for watching this video.